The Office for National Statistics has published its latest estimate of the GDP figures for May. Our business presenter Ian King joining us from the City studio. Hello to you, Ian. What do they say?
Hello, Kate. Well, as ever with the Office for National Statistics, there's an absolute blizzard of numbers, and it is a bit complicated, but I'll do my best to try and explain it. There are basically three numbers that I need to tell you about. The first is the month-on-month figure, and that shows that the UK economy grew by 1.8% in the month-on-month, i.e. from April to May. Now, that, of course, compares with the massive 20.4% contraction that we saw in the month of April. The other number to mention, year-on-year. Now, in year-on-year, the economy contracted by 24%. That compared with a contraction of 24.5% in April year-on-year. And then there's the three-month figure. And then the 3 months to May, the economy contracted by 19.1%, and that represented a deterioration on the 3 months to April of 10.4%. No real surprise, that latter one, because, of course, if you think about the 3 months to April, you include February, which was a relatively normal month, and it also included most of March, which preceded the lockdown. Essentially, Kay, these numbers are worse than expected. 1.8% growth month on month in May. The City was looking, I saw one estimate that said that they were expecting a 5.5% growth. Even the more conservative estimates were growth of plus 3.7%. So that is appreciably worse than expected. If you look at the commentary from the Office for National Statistics, a comment here from Jonathan Athoe, the Deputy National Statistician for Economic Statistics. He says manufacturing and house building showed signs of recovery as some businesses saw staff return to work. Despite this, the economy was still a quarter smaller in May than in February before the full effects of the pandemic struck, pointing out that in the services sector, which obviously accounts for 4/5 of the economy, 80% of the economy, there was record online sales. So obviously that boosted retail to an extent, but clearly the lockdown was really kicking in. But the overall headline, Kay, these numbers are pretty disappointing compared with what had been expected.